Something's happening. It's your axe. It's smaller. Look. She's arguing with a bunch of giants. She knew giants? That's us. The first time we met the world serpent. But how? And our fight with Baldur. But that just happened. Wait. They knew everything that was going to happen. The dragon in the mountain, the stone mason, all these drawings. This is our story.
No. This is your story.
But what does it all mean?
That I was not the only parent with secrets.
You didn't know. She was a giant. I'm a giant. Why didn't she tell us?
She sent us here, knowing we would find this.
But why not just tell us the truth?
Your mother would have had good reasons. Baldur was never sent to find me. He was tracking her all along, not knowing she was only ashes.
If she had a plan for us, I trust it. Whatever it is. Besides, she hasn't been wrong yet. Come on. We're so close to the end now.
Yes. Yes, we are.
What is going on, guys? Big Cloud here, back again with another video. Alright, so you guys already know it's Friday, RGT Podcast, 5 p.m. Eastern. I will definitely see you guys there. Today's video is going to be pretty quick. Not much I can really add to this. I wish I could make it longer, but I really can't. So what I'm going to be doing is just playing a few clips from the game for you and basically let you see it yourself that way. As you guys already saw at the opening of this video, basically you already know what we're about to talk about. This is Kratos' future. Now, if you look on the walls, right, now, this is pretty telling, As soon as Atreus / Loki had touched the wall, he got to see his true story of what happened. He got to see the journey from start to finish of what happened between him and his father, Kratos. And at the end, you pretty much see that, you know, even though this story started off good, it's going to have a tragic ending for Kratos. Kratos is going to eventually die and going to be, you know, held by his son. Now, what's pretty interesting about that scene is the actual picture itself. What do you see in the picture? Let's put the picture on screen here. I actually took a screenshot of this for you, so let's put this on the screen here. What do you notice with the picture, guys? Not only is, you know, Kratos gone, right? You see Kratos gone, but it looks like Atreus has a new ability where he's draining the power from his father. And, you know, it's becoming stronger. We know for a fact that Atreus is a giant and his real name is Loki. We know that Atreus has the ability to communicate with all Norse gods with no problems, and he has the ability to even, you know, solve the puzzles and understand their language, etc., etc. He knows this stuff without a doubt. He's really, really good at it. So in terms of his powers, we haven't really seen much of that at all, aside from just him using a bow you know, with a bunch of like different effects, we didn't really see what he truly can do out there in the world. But that's pretty telling about, you know, Atreus. So excuse me. Going into the actual scene though, let's look at the scene. So Kratos is laying there, obviously. If you look at his right arm, it looks like his right arm is completely gone. Now, I know somebody might say, Ryan, that's probably just the wall. The wall probably broke down after being there for so long. But if that's the case, why is it that all the other paintings, or not paintings, but all the other inscriptions on the walls are in pristine condition? That kind of doesn't make sense if you think about it. The picture for Kratos, even though it does look like a big chunk of the wall is missing, I think that's foreshadowing from the actual developers to tell you that, yes, Kratos will indeed be outmatched and eventually perish to one of these Norse gods. The question is, which Norse god will be able to take out Kratos? I think we can rule out a few individuals. I don't think, what's her name? I don't think Freya can really take out Kratos. I really don't. If you can destroy the queen of the Valkyries, right? I don't think Freya would be that big of a difference, even though she has the abilities to, even though she's more of a witch, right? She has the ability to do these things. I don't think she'll be that much bigger of a threat. She might be a little stronger, but I don't think she'll be the one to take out Kratos at all. I can see this either being one or two people. It can either be Thor or it can be Odin. And we know for a fact that Thor is going to be a massive part of the next game. We saw at the end of the game that Thor was, you know, most definitely hinted. He's going to be there. You beat the game, you go to the cabin at the end of the game, you get to see Thor, and you see an ending that is pretty much secret and pretty much, you know, to set you up for the sequels. And obviously, this was all a dream at the end of the day by Atreus. But again, it kind of tells you the significance of what's going to happen in the sequel with Thor. Thor most definitely is going to be a big, you know, part of the franchise. As far as, you know, Odin, we haven't really heard much about Odin. We know Odin is ruthless from what Mimir told us, especially with him losing his eye. We know that for a fact with Odin in this particular game. But again, we haven't actually seen him. So again, it could most definitely be a battle between you and Thor in part 2, and maybe that can contribute into Kratos losing his arm. Possibly, you know, it's a possibility. Maybe it would happen in part 2, and part 3 will be treated more as like a revenge story than anything else. Part 2 can be just, you know, the end for Kratos, and then Atreus will reach his full potential in part 2 and declare war after finally being able to destroy Thor and go after Odin. But then again, they probably wouldn't go with that. They probably would have you defeat Thor with, you know, Kratos, and then, you know, Odin would eventually appear, and then, you know, all hell will break loose as, you know, Ragnarok is basically happening. And we already saw hints of Ragnarok with the actual winter. If you guys already know, Fimbulwinter means the mighty storm or mighty winter. With mighty winter, you guys already know, again, if you didn't watch my last video, mighty winter basically is the sign of the endless snow that eventually would, well, basically the endless snow is basically the hint that you're gonna have, you know, the war is gonna be coming for all gods, and it definitely predicts the destruction of all the realms. So that's what that is. Again, it's a lot to take in, I know, and it's definitely a lot to, you know, digest, but, you know, it's all, at the end of the day, I guess we'll just have to wait and see for more information to come out for this. But I'm definitely interested, for sure, in what else we get for the game, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. Definitely, I do like what they did for God of War. I love the setting. The Norse gods work perfect. Everything looks really, really good. And I'm just really, really interested in seeing, you know, Mjolnir versus the Blades of Chaos. I think we all can pretty much agree. We want to see that, the Blades of Chaos versus Mjolnir. Can, you know, the Blades of Chaos even match Mjolnir in strength? We know for a fact that the Leviathan X, is pretty much useless when it comes to going against majority of the gods, at least the higher level gods, right? It's not really that great going against these gods. It's more or less, it's going to be fine. You know, it's a nice backup weapon, but really the chains, you know, the Blades of Chaos are really Kratos' main weapon, and that's what's going to be interesting. And I think I'll end it there. You know, I'll definitely end it there. I'll probably make another video for Atreus. You know, I did see the leaks for his possible design going into the future one. So if you guys want to see that, definitely let me know in the comment section below. But just a quick video. I know I haven't been here, so I really wanted to get that out there for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. All right, so definitely, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys later on today on the RGT podcast, and you guys be good. All right, Big Cloud, signing out.